Welcome to the AFC Bournemouth shirt show. In this show, we review each of our three new shirts for the 2023-24 season. So, where do we start? We start at home, of course. So, the home shirt, of course, Umbro are the kit makers again, and this is the shirt that they have created for us. We have got the black and red stripes back, and it's more black than there is red. I really like that this season. I think it's really, really nice. The pinstripes either side of the main black stripe is a really nice touch as well. You do have the Grandad collar at the top as well. The Daffabet logo does stand out very, very well against the red and black. You do also have the Bournemouth logo as well that sits very, very nicely. The AFCB lettering on the back of the shirt as well, very, very clean, very nice. The sleeves as well are really, really good. There is a split there in the fabric as well, so it's not just the whole one piece of fabric. There is a sleeve there. I really, really liked this shirt when it was released at the start of July. Went out and got it myself, and I think it's a beautiful shirt. It's the best home shirt we've had since 2015, and the promotion under Eddie Howe. I think that was the best one. Other than that, I think it's the best one that Umbro definitely have made, and it's a solid, solid kit. I think it's one that is both easy on the eye, it's traditional, but also it's not too much in your face, but it's also very, very tidy. I tell you what, let's find out before I give my figures what Matt thinks.
The home shirt for me on first impression, I didn't quite like it, to be fair, but now it's grown on me. I do really like the Grandad collar. Gives it that retro feel, which, as you'll know, I like retro shirts. I think for me, it seems that the stripes are too thick. The black stripes. I think there's too much black. I think it could have been a bit different with the stripes, but on the whole, it's growing on me. It's classic. It's traditional. It's what you'd expect a Bournemouth home shirt to be, really. It's nice. It's nice tone of red. The red the red does sometimes, the tone of the color does change. It's a nice tone of red. The crest and the Umbro badge positioned nicely on the chest there. It looks nice, stands out well. I think with this one, I think I'd probably prefer it without the sponsor. I normally like the shirts with the sponsor, but because this sort of takes you back to the kits like we had like in the 70s, it really does give you a nice retro feel. For me, I would score this one probably. For me, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. The reason I give it a 6 and not lower, at first I would have scored it about a 4, but because of the retro feel with it, I'll give it a 6 with the collar and the retro feel of it. Not my favourite Umbro home shirt, I must say. My favourite one goes back a few seasons. But on the whole, not a bad job from Umbro.
There we are. That is Matt's thoughts. So initially when I saw this kit, I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. I absolutely loved it. I still do love it. The one thing for me, and this is one thing that has irked me with Umbro in the past, and of course, if you've seen the training gear for Burnley and the training gear for ourselves, it is exactly the same. Burnley's has just got a different logo on the front and a different badge. This is the same with this kit. And unfortunately, Huddersfield have exactly the same, but in white and blue. So it does lose its a little bit of its appeal for me. I still absolutely love the kit. It's a lovely shirt. I just don't really like templates. I want the shirt to be specific for this football club, and therefore I'm knocking it down a little bit. Initially, when I saw it, I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. I'm giving this shirt a 7 out of 10 for this season. But I tell you what, shall we look at something else as well? And of course, we're not just reviewing this shirt, we're going to review them all. Take it away. Who's been doing the washing up? I have got the J cloth kit on. Or it's meant to be waves. It's initially when I saw this, I thought, what the hell is it? The collar doesn't go all the way round, it's just semicircle. The colours, it's just literally 2 or 3 colours on this shirt, which is white, a very, very light blue, and navy blue as well. The light blue, as you can see there on the sleeves, but then slightly more turquoisey, shall we call it, blue on the arms. When I first saw it, I didn't like it. It's been compared to fingerprints, it's been compared to J cloths, Artex ceilings. I thought, what is it? The Dapperbet logo as well, as you can see there in the center of the B, there is a solid navy, turquoisey color there. Um, Initially, I thought, ugh, it's pants. Um, let's see what Matt made of it.
Okay, so the away shirt for me is great. I like loud and different away shirts, and I think the idea of an away shirt should be to it gives designers to express themselves, and I think with this one, I think it's fantastic. It's nice colours, nice tones of blue. It's actually described as mint blue, I believe. Um, the wavy pattern, obviously, it comes from the inspiration of the South Coast, obviously where the football club's obviously based. So I get the story of the shirt, but a lot of people have disliked it. I can understand why. It won't be to everybody's taste. It's been described as a J cloth, as Craig has said, and I've seen it described as an Artex pattern, which you can see from looking at it why people have described it as that. For me, when you see pictures of it in comparison to actually seeing it close up, when you see it close up, it's better than you see it in the pictures. For some reason, the pictures don't seem to do the shirt justice in some respects because it's a lot better when you see it. The logos, obviously, the badge reflects the colours of the shirt like it normally does, which is nice blend. For me, I've got to say it's going to be up there with one of my favourites from the Umbro range since Umbro have been producing the kits. So I'm going to give this one as a rating 8 out of 10.
There we go. However, one thing I've got to say about this shirt is I went to the football shop and I thought, right, okay, I'm going to have a look at this in person. And when I looked at it in person, I absolutely loved it. It was something different. It actually, the colors, when the photo shoot was being done, it didn't really do it justice because the white in there between the light blue and the turquoisey blue sort of colorish doesn't really show up in there. It just looks like it's a two-tone. In fact, it's not. So it went from, my initial thoughts was 3 out of 10. I thought it was bloody ghastly. I thought it was worse than last season's. I really didn't like it. However, it shot right up since I've seen it. Despite the AFCB lettering on the back of the shirt as well, not being that clear because it does blend in. It is this turquoisey navy sort of color. It doesn't really show up as much, but I do like this shirt now. I think it's unique, it's different, and therefore I am giving this shirt a 7 out of 10, just like the home shirt. But of course, there is one more shirt that we have to have a look at. And I'll tell you what, let's look at that now. And we've saved the best till last. This shirt was leaked. We don't approve of leaks. It was gutting that it was leaked. But as soon as I saw that leak, which, let's be honest, everybody on Twitter did during that day, I thought, wow, I hope that is it. Um, and it proved to be. It's a lovely shirt. It does remind you of the 1996 to 98 shirt that players like Eddie Howe, Jamie Vincent played in. Of course, that auto windscreens run as well. It reminds you of those colours. There is some differences on that as well. It is not alternate on the back. It is solid yellow front, yellow back, navy black front, navy back. The sleeves, I absolutely love those. The yellow sleeves, bloody amazing. It's a modern classic. The collar as well does remind you of that old shirt. It's not like the old collars, but the V-neck. This is one of the nicest shirts. There is a hark back to that shirt as well on the back, as the AFCB lettering is in red. This, without a shadow of a doubt, is my favourite shirt of this release. We've got three really solid shirts this year. I don't dislike any of them, although I did think I was going to dislike the away shirt at first. I tell you what, let Matt take it away.
Now for the third strip. What can I say about the third strip? A remake of an iconic classic. Umbro have done justice with this shirt. They've brought an iconic shirt back to life. They have put a modern twist on it, with the pattern of the colours on the actual shirt, how they blend into each other. The sleeves are a nice finish with the yellow trim. The neckline is true to the original shirt, obviously just without the collar. But it's a nice finish, which replicas the 1996 to 98 shirt. The badge blends in well with the yellow and the blue on the blue half of the shirt. Gives it a nice finish. The sponsor being in white is similar to the original Yellow Coaches sponsor, which was white with a little red trim, but this is obviously white with a navy trim, which keeps the colours relevant. So to me, this one's blown me out the ballpark. This one for me, I can't give this shirt any less than a 10 out of 10, because it is a beautiful remake of a classic icon. Out of all of Umbro's shirts, to be fair, Umbro have never done a bad shirt in my eyes. I could rank them in order of that I like, but I like all the shirts, and this one is a fitting tribute to an iconic shirt.
And there we are. That is Matt's thoughts. So, what are my thoughts on this? This is, by far one of the best football shirts, not just Bournemouth shirts, but one of the best football shirts out there at this moment in time. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely football shirt, and it's something you could wear on holiday. It's comfortable. It's nice. It's just one of the best. One of the very, very best. When I saw it initially, I gave it a 10 out of 10. When I saw it in person, as soon as I went down to the club shop, I took a photo of it, hung up, and was just like, yeah, that's gorgeous. I'm going to break the rules. Break the rules. We break the rules on this channel. This shirt is the first 11 out of 10 shirt on here. Yes, I know you can't get 11 out of 10, but we're giving it one extra because it harks back to some days when The club was up against it, but they managed to do some remarkable things. Let's be honest, Steve Fletcher was wearing this shirt and, scored some great goals in it. And, the memories of that cup run, I think this shirt is going to be everybody's favourite this season. Um, Let us know what you think. I'd be very, very shocked if anybody didn't pick this as their favourite of the three. But everybody's got their own opinion. So let us know what you think. This is the shirt show here on Up the Cherries in All Departments. And we shall see you in the next one. Thank you for joining us.